Alright, let me check whether everything's working fine, except for the fact that my image is not here. There we go. My PNG tuber. Yeah, I thought we'd go with Digimon tonight instead of Silent Hill, and for once, YouTube chat is actually connected right on the dot. Surprisingly, even though I have like around... Wait, do I have 30 hours in this game? I do have 30 hours in this game. I didn't even realize. Even though I have like 30 hours in the game, I'm actually like very, very early on in it. Somehow, I ended up grinding a lot of the initial Digimon evolutions that you can get just from staying in one spot and fighting over and over again while I'm watching other channels. Yeah. And I swear, whenever I'm playing Digimon, I need to keep like a little notepad open. I've probably saved it. Yeah, I have. Which has like all the evolutions of the various Digimon that are in my party and the personality types that I'm trying to shift them into. Yep, today we'll be Digimoning for a change. Don't worry, I will change to Silent Hill soon enough. I will try to follow in your footsteps as quickly as possible, but I figured, hey, we played a lot of Silent Hill, so I'd rather Digimon just for a little bit. Right? And yeah, I kind of need to de-Digivolve Vmon, because I just realized that there is a level cap in this game. And it might be based on whether they're rookies and champions. Because yeah, Monochromon over here has like 41 in his... in his level, right? As a level, okay, maybe you guys don't see, it's right under the chat box. You can see a 41. That is the max level that Monochromon can actually go to. But if you look at Vmon is already capped at 21. He does not level beyond this. So I kind of need to de-Digivolve him so that we can unlock other forms. And I'm starting to realize that you actually have like references to the anime in the game quite a bit, right? Because you need the Digi-Eggs here, like Digi-Egg of Friendship, Digi-Egg of Miracles, and the Digi-Egg of Courage for various Vmon transformations, which kind of makes sense, right? Because a lot of the season which involved Vmon actually required you having these Digi-Eggs to do that evolution. And I almost feel like there's DNA Digivolution in the game too, because I finally got Stingmon, and one of Stingmon's form involves combining Stingmon and X-Vmons together. Well, maybe not. It needs Stingmon's personality to be tolerant. So I'm thinking that this might actually be like the combination, the DNA Digivolution that you get from combining Vmon and X-Vmon, Stingmon and X-Vmon together. Which makes me surprisingly very excited. It's kind of fun to actually see those references that you haven't seen before. And as you can see, I have a lot of duplicates because we've been grinding quite a bit of Dokugumon and Gazimon, as well as Goblinmon over here. But now we are actually gonna go and do the story quest. And before we do that, I want to switch out. Did I Digivolve Lekismon? I feel like I did. Where is she? Where is she? Oh yeah, we did get Lekismon. Lekismon's level is pretty low, so I'm gonna keep her in the box for a bit because I feel like we might actually have, you know what, actually let me move you to, let me change Patamon over here for a bit to Lekismon. I also have Gatomon, your favorite king, since Gatomon evolves into Anjewomon, and I do believe you can actually do that. Yeah, this has to be Anjewomon, right? Oh no, this might be actually the other form that she takes. I'm not sure, which this might be. But the Digi-Egg of Light is the one that you need here. That might be Nefertitimon. And this might be that one where they have the visor. That's kind of odd. I was sure that Garamon was going to evolve into Anzeumon. And I feel like it's either this or this. But the Digi-Egg of Light is the one that she needs to transform into Nefertiti-Mon. So I have Wizardmon, and I didn't realize how much of an important character I had right here. I'm probably... Actually, what does Wizardmon transform into? I am not recognizing any... Maybe this one might be Wisemon? Though I'm not quite recognizing any of the other Digivolutions here. Wizardmon is pretty much, I think, a dark horse in the Digimon series. Who got introduced as evil, but it actually turns out he was a sort of an anti-hero that was working with Garomon. Now, anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. What I wanted to do was... Where's our setup? Swap out Patamon. Because I want to keep Pheromon. Or maybe I'll swap out Gizamon, right? Hey, what do I need Patamon for? What am I evolving you into? Now this has to be Pegasusmon. I already have Anjamon, so... And this must be Kentarmon. Yeah. That has to be Kentarmon. And you are already on there. Technically speaking, I don't need to have you in party because you are on the right personality to get an attack boost, which we need for the Digivolution. Like, if you want to transform him into Kentarmon, you need, like... Is it Kentarmon? It might even be Seraphimon. No, it can't be Seraphimon. Seraphimon is off Angemon. So yeah, it has to be Kentarmon. So, anyway, let's swap Patamon. Swap. Not Digivolution. Swap Patamon for Lekismon. Who will be... I'm actually not sure what your personality is. You are a strategic one, so you'll be a caster in our group. And now where did Patamon disappear to? I swear. The one thing that I've noticed in this Digimon game is that you have to do a lot of minuing in the game. Like, a lot of minuing. Okay, and if you haven't realized it already, Pheromon and Lekismon are the main Digimon in Digimon Dusk and Digimon Dawn, who are based off of Lunamon and Coronamon respectively. So I'm having them in my party just because we are going after Coronamon at the behest of Lunamon. So I'm realizing I actually got quite a lot of blue stats. Blue stats are things that you can only take if you are have a good connection with your Digimon. In this case, it's a bond percentage, and I didn't even know that I had like around 28%. I'm just realizing that I got your message about it. I don't think I even have a Tanuki Omamori yet. Yeah, surprisingly, the only other Digimon that I have had a good bond with is actually Monochromon. Wait, no, Hakumon has 43%. Wow, okay. It's too bad we can't sort these Digimon by their bond percentages, because I feel like, yeah, because I spent quite a bit of while trying to get Hakumon to the right personality type, and even now he's not in the correct personality type. I'm trying to get him to Devoted so that we can grow his SP, which I feel like is the Digivolution. This one, his actual Digivolution. Because I think this is another version of Greymon. Like, we have Greymon over here. I got the Greymon from Agumon, but this has to be like another version of Greymon, and I don't want that. I kind of want to unlock what this is. Yeah, I might have to de-Digimon Hawkmon soon, because we are about to reach the level cap and we're not hitting the correct stats. You are actually pretty excited to try this game out, huh? I can understand. It's a surprisingly good Digimon game. I still feel like it's a bit behind on the current curve, right? Yeah, in terms of an RPG, it's still a bit behind, and there are even like very weird choices they do. For example, if I'm, you know what, let me go to the shop and show you one of the things that I get most annoyed by. This menu. This menu is kind of bad, and I hate to say it. And see, the problem with this menu is that, let's say I want to buy 4 HP capsules, and I want to buy 1 HP spray, 1 SP spray. You'd think that by doing this, I might be able to buy all of these together, right? No, but what you're doing is you're actually buying only one item. So essentially, if you want to buy multiple items, you have to go to that item separately and take it, buy it each time. And the problem is, after buying it, you can't even move until you see that little dialogue at the right below. You have to press one more time to get rid of that dialogue, and it's only after that you can buy anything else. It is a very, very odd system. And when you're buying like multiple items, it can get kind of annoying. All right, I forgot setup for Lekismon. You are very high on speed, but you're also high on intelligence, so we're gonna give you... Well, I don't quite have a healer in my party. I'll give you a heal, because we need one of those. And then probably you have a water spell, so fire. And we have lightning. Do you have lightning? I feel like I don't. Now, which one of you has lightning? Oh yeah, okay. Pheromon actually has lightning. So for you, I might just give you holy, because we don't really have like many dark and light stuff. And you're only level 1, so it is a bit of a risk to put her in the party, but I'm gonna do it. Because I still need to go down to the dungeon too. Isn't what same as in Pokemon? Do you mean like the menu? Yeah, if it is, I've never played a Pokemon game, so I'm not entirely sure. But if it is bad design. And I'm gonna call out both Digimon and Pokemon for it, because if you played any recent RPGs, they have a lot more easier, like better menu handling. Not the bind screen itself, just to process it, right? You have to press like so many buttons to just do anything. You are a virus type. We need a vaccine, so Pheromon is going in here. If you're wondering why the animations are playing a little fast, it's because I'm playing the battle on ×3 speed. And yes, I have heard of it, because I've even played up to its Renacida content, like up to its new patch, where you meet Kardathea. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the character, but it is a very cute character who's an elf with blonde hair and is the god of that region, I believe. Go for it. It's you might need to struggle a bit on the 1.0 content, but past 1.0, it gets like really, really good. But considering it's not character customizable, it is fully gacha. So what you're going to be doing is rolling on characters by finding the items you need for it. And that also means grinding a lot to get the correct relics and everything. It's basically, it follows Genshin's relic system quite a bit, much to its detriment. But it is also somewhat skill-based because it has like perfect dodgers and blocks and everything. And each of the characters comes with like a unique mechanic to them. The main character also like gets other forms over time. Like he starts with a light system and then he changes to dark and wind and water.
Yes.
Oh, I've gotten so strong I can actually just defeat them without going into battle. So I gotta. You can actually choose between a female MC and a male MC. It's totally up to you. Like Rover is both female and male, so. So I'm once again like really, really loving the music in this game. I think the music is one of the best parts. So you are a vaccine type. Do I have a virus type? I do have Gizamon in here. Hey, wait a minute. You are... Yeah, you are vaccine. Wait, it should be Data, not vaccine. Not... I'm not too familiar with Hakmon, but I feel like Hakmon may actually be one of my favorite Digimons. I do really like the design. I don't need to fight these guys. Technically speaking, what we need to do is go to the bottom of this dungeon to activate the next story sequence, but I'm doing it just so that we can get Lexmon some levels. You are a free type. I can actually bring in Lexmon here. I kind of want to see her signature move. Moon Knight Bomb. Although we're not going to be doing any damage since these guys are actually resistant to water. This is also a pretty nice thing about this game, right? It's actually taking animation straight out of whatever they were introduced to. Because I noticed that when I was using Anjumon, they were using that same animation still that they do in the anime, right? Because the original anime had this thing of repeating the same animation for the moves over and over. Because they had like a tight budget, right? And it's the same for Greymon and War Greymon too. Greymon and Garurumon, not War Greymon. I haven't gotten War Greymon yet. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of levels for Lexmon because she's like level 1. Yeah, and one thing you need to do is like after every around 3 to 4 battles, you always want to talk with your Digimon to alter their personality. How the gameplay loops works in this game is that in order to digivolve to the next level, right, you need certain amount of stats. Like Gizamon needs like 620 attack for this evolution, and like 1580 max SP or 11,030 int for this evolution, right? So in order to get the right stats, you need to change their personality to certain ones. And as you can see, my current personality for Gizamon increases intelligence and speed, which is not ideal. I want to change Gizamon to one that increases SP and intelligence, which I believe is 9. Enlightened. Yeah. So I'll be trying to change his personality to that. Hakmon, yeah, this is what I said, that I need to keep a notepad open for when I'm playing this. Hakmon, I'm trying to change to Heart for Spirit. Monochromon, I'm actually trying to de-digivolve because I kind of don't like Monochromon. I want to change to get like the next form of Ryudamon, so I need to change his personality to Zealous, because the only way you can de-digivolve is if the current Digimon has the same personality type as the Digivolution. Yeah, so many mechanics to keep in mind, which is why I said if you are playing this game, you're going to be in this menu a lot. Same for Ryumon. I'm trying to digivolve Vmon because he's stuck and can't get any more stats. I want to get this form, which I feel like might be X Vmon, because this is Vidramon. And in order to get X Vmon, I need to get him to like 610 speed, and we can only do that after we digivolve him to Tanemon again. And I need, okay, let me just note this down. Vmon, I need you to be in friendly. So I'll be trying to move his personality type to friendly. Friendly. Yeah, as you can see, after a few battles, you can talk with your Digimon. And at that point, you have the option to answer them with one or two things, right? There are times when you actually get multiple choices, and as you can see, each of these has an icon, and if you answer this, like if I answer right now, he will move towards the love category, which is not what I want. I want him to move towards the friendship category, which is down. So we're gonna pick the other option. Incidentally, you might also recognize these icons. These are the same crests, well, a variation of the crests in the original anime. I see those references all the time, but like I have a little smile on my face. Monochromon, Lekismon, actually, what do I want to do? Ideally, I want to evolve you into Dianamon, which I feel like this is probably where Garurumon, kind of odd for Lekismon to digivolve into this, but I can kind of see it happening. Well, you okay, you need quite a bit. Spirit and speed. Spirit and speed. Oh, that is gonna be difficult. No, wait, I need to move you into the corner. You might actually be easier than I think. Now, let me note that down too, Lekismon. Yeah, no, like if I answer correctly to this, you'll move to the friendship side, which is not what we want. We want a wisdom option, so again, no. Pheromon? I want to evolve you into Flaremon, but which is it? This has to be it, because I don't recognize this one. It's either this or this, right? Wait, Flaremon doesn't look like this. This has to be it. So, attack and defense, which is a bit of an easy one. Attack and defense. Okay, maybe not. Maybe. Not too hard. Let's write down Pheromon, attack, defense, daring. Yeah, I have a notepad on the side which I'm keeping a track of all the Digimon I have on my team for their evolutions. No. Nothing you need to worry about. And we also kind of need to do that with the other Digimon here. Like after every 3 battles, you want to swamp them out and talk with them. Gizamon, I want you to go to Enlightened. And in order to get to Enlightened, I need a hard option, so... It kind of feels like the option where you don't actually choose a stat, it often comes out as a bit mean too. Monochromon, I want you to be zealous, so I need more bravery options. Buckmon, I just need you to move towards heart. Which is right next to it. I feel like I haven't got a hard option for Huckmon in a while. But yeah, every 3 to 4 battles you're doing that. Which might not be fun for some people, understandably. But I also feel like a lot of people are just going to choose their favorite Digimon and then just continue with them, right? Now they're not going to try and get all the Digimon at the start, which is something that I've been doing, weirdly enough. I don't recommend it. Gazumon is a wires type. Do I have a vaccine type? Pheromon. So let's speed up the animations here. Yeah, as you can see, after beating him, I got like a 200%. You can convert him. Just add him to the stock.
Yes.
Oh wow, that missed. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, you can tell I'm very over leveled here. Considering we are one-shotting a few enemies. Yeah, we can even kill them without actually engaging in battle sometimes. Sometimes. And if we do engage in battle, there's only like one because the others are actually killed and they only have like a little HP left. Alright, that was like our 3rd battle, so now I can speak with the Digimon again. Yeah, I'd be super sad. This is a good option, right? I want him to move. He's currently on Brave, and I want Pheromon to move to Daring. So Daring is a friendly option, so it'll actually... It might not move it on this turn, but it will drag that a little down. And some of the Digimon that I've been training, finishing their training. Yeah, come on, I need like a bravery, a courage option for Monochromon, but we're not getting it. Wait, what did I have for Gizzardmon? Enlighten, right? No, I need a hard option, not friend. See, it does seem like some of the options where you are that is actually kind of and this is actually also another funny. Wait, what do I need to move Mimon to? Friendly, right? Okay, not hard. This is a bit of a funny choice, right? Mimon is asking you what to get as a gift, so you have the option to move him towards like heart with a song full of love, or some new clothes, a fancy meal, and then this exact line is stuck in my head for some reason. This is a line that one of the characters say in the anime. That's why I remember. I think it was like Mimi in the original season. It has to be either Mimi or it has to be Mimi, because Mimi is the only one who's very into all this stuff. Sorry, just taking a sip of water. And it's really just a matter of luck whether you get the option you need or not. I got the one that I wanted for Pokemon here though. And I think we've actually managed to change his personality to the one that I wanted. Oh no, it's not. It's still zealous, but it's moving slowly towards the hard side. I might need to de-digivolve him too, which would be unfortunate because I do like Hawkmon. But Hawkmon is kind of reaching the limit of his level as well, so yeah, we'll have to do it eventually. Once again, time to talk with our Digimon here. Makes everyone happy. I need a hard option. It's really the luck of the draw to get the one that you want. Oh, Hawkmon is just stuck up there. Can you come down? Okay. I'll need to drag you out by the looks of it. There we go. And sometimes the Digimon actually start moving before you can talk with them. Like this, if you please. Thank you. Yep, this is a good one. Now, at some point, if you have like a dedicated team of Digimon you actually stop doing this, right? It's because I have like so many Digimon that I want to digivolve that I am having to do this constantly. No, I don't really think so. Or de-digivolve in the case of Monochromon. Don't think I've ever gotten a brave option on Monochromon, and I'm not even getting like a a friendship option on Vmon. Not what I was expecting. A Doraemon. Be kind and be patient. Yeah, well, pretty much you're gonna need a lot of patience if you want to play this game, that's for sure. And play this game the way I'm playing it, right? Honestly, I feel like this process is gonna be a lot more easier as the game goes on. It's just that you're trying to get this like really, really early on. Yeah, not a single friend option for this fellow. The one thing I need to de-digivolve. And I keep getting like intelligence options for Monochromon. Well, I'm really wanting to get brave options. In the case of Lexismon, we're actually getting the correct one. Like, I want to put her in the corner as much as possible to get... I'm also going to save here, because this is the point where I think we might have a boss fight. Coronamon is right there. So either we're going to get a boss fight, or it's going to be a cutscene. I might just reload the save too once we learn what type of Digimon it is that we're gonna face. Oh wait, we can already see it. It's like 3 Ogremons. So Ogremons are... Do I? I'm sure I had an Ogremon in my kit somewhere. Ogremons are like virus types. So we want vaccine types with fire and ice. Your vaccine, you are your data, so you're not exactly good here. What vaccine types do I have here? Oh, I'm sorry. Attribute vaccine. Wizardmon. Sorcerermon is a vaccine. Hmm. Super Edomon is also vaccine. Okay, Birdmon, we have a fire type right here. Wait, we already have a fire type. I'm looking for an ice type. Garuramon is... This is the weirdest thing for me, right? I always assumed that Garuramon was like ice-based, but a lot of his spells are actually fire-based. Because he always had the blue theming to him. So I was kind of sure I had like a Wizardmon in here and not a Sorcerermon. Wizardmon might be a virus type, that's probably why, right? Lightning Paw, Super Slap. I also have some data members of that. I'm not sure whether some of them are actually... You know what, let's just get... I'll set up here. We have only one vaccine type. No, wait, Agumon is a vaccine type too. No, I'll just go in with this party for now and see how it plays out. Because I'm not sure whether the other two are virus types as well. I always thought of it as like ice-based, but the element is fire.
乱暴するのはやめなさい。祈りどうして？だって見るからに弱い者いじめっぽいし。
お、獲物が増えたか？わざわざやられに来るなんてご苦労なこった。
祈りに手出しはさせないぞ。
ああ、なんだてめえ。
You need to identify yourself first. In hindsight, I should have probably been playing in English too, right?
祈りの言う通り、乱暴はさせないぞ。
俺だってな、お前らなんかちょいとやっつけてやる。ビビってなんか絶対ねえんだからな。行くぞ。
And that was the previous evolution of Pheromon. Coronamon is young as a guest. They're all virus types. Okay, I should have probably spec for that. Holy shit, they have a lot of HP. Okay. Yeah, the bosses in this game are actually pretty tough, to be honest. Now you're weak to fire, so... Oh, even Minerva wants joining us as...
このまま一気に型をつけるよ。
てめえはミネルヴァも
ちょうどいい。まとめて始末してやるぜ。
私の弟にひどいことしてくれたみたいじゃないか。どれだけ生意気なクソガキでも私にとっちゃ大切な絆だ。だから悪いけどね、加減はできない。覚悟しなさい。やるわ。 ストライクロール。
It is kind of funny that we have like variations of Lunamon and Coronamon here. I can do 450 damage on him. Okay. Increased damage, I mean. A mighty blow. That is a trophy for that, huh? Okay. I want to bring in Weemon here instead of Gizzardmon. We don't have any support Digimon yet. I haven't spec'd them out and support at all. No, I should probably change out Hakmon. Hakmon's a data type, so it's gonna take more damage. Yeah, let's take care of Hyugamon first. And I'll probably focus on Fugamon afterwards. And Ogremon for last. Yeah, I'll replace Hakmon with Weemon. I think that might have been the first time they've actually managed to do it. That times 450% damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that you had to do that because Okamon actually has like a huge defense and spirit boost, and even had an attack boost till we killed Yogamon, right? So next ought to be Fugamon. Fugamon's weakness is pretty sure it's ice or water. Yeah, water works just fine. Unfortunately, oh wait, you do have a nice spell. Yeah, Vulcan Bomb's not gonna work on Digimon.
これくらいでへこたれてたら祈りを守れない。アイギオもあの夜あの星空の下で祈りは言ってくれた。近くにいるって。だから僕も心の中で誓ったんだ。もうメソメソしてられないって。僕は強くなる。祈りを一番近くで守るた
Oh,
めに。
is Agumon actually Digivolving? Oh, maybe he learned a new move.
この力、この子まさかやっぱり卵の。
Karama is still shaking in fear. Yeah. Agumon learned a new skill.
やるよ。スタンビートブロー。 や
あいつがあんなにやってるんだ。もうだって俺だってな、これくらいできなくてどうすんだよ。
Coronamon finally using his Corona Flame.
コロナフレイム。
I'm not sure whether this guy has a weakness to lightning. I know he has a weakness to fire, though.
やるぜフレイムダイブ。食らえ。
Oh, bit of a shame. I was hoping we could kill him before he could use that attack after he charged it up. I'm gonna take a lot of damage here.
やらすんな波動拳。
It was on Coronamon though, so
やるコロナフレイム。
appropriately, Coronamon being the one who defeats the boss. I think that might have been the first boss in this game that I've actually had like a really easy time with.
よし。
どうだ俺の力を見たか。へへん。
あんたね。まったくあんたってやつは地下には行くなって言っただろ。
ごめんなさい。
あんたたちもよ。
Digimon or Bearmon, I think they're called.
うるさいバカ野郎。
It's one of the Digimon you can get in Digimon and Tsui.
とにかく無事でよかったわ。あんたたちもね。いろいろと状況の整理が追いつかないけど、セントラルタウンにタイタン族が侵入していたのは大問題ね。メルクリモンに報告する必要があるわ。あんたも一緒に来てくれる？卵泥棒。
He's still calling me an egg thief. I assure you that I'm not an egg thief.
わかってるけど、でも呼びやすいんだからいいじゃない。
Tell us more about the Titans.
私たちの敵ね。正直迷惑してるわ。まあその話は時間があったらしてあげる。
Who's Merukimon?
この町のリーダー、頼りになるやつよ。まずは彼に現状を報告しましょう。メルクリモンのアジトはこの広場のすぐ近くよ。行きましょう。
No, I'm pretty sure after this game,
デジモンたちの内側で争いが起きているようだ。
Minerumon's gonna have a few fans.
デジモン同士の争いが引き起こしたように見えた。何か関連性はあると考えられないだろうか。世界崩壊の真相に近づいているかもしれない。そちらの世界で可能な限り情報を収集してほしい。
Okay, one thing I'm gonna do is save as usual. Second slot. Can you believe I'm not even at this? I'm like at the very start of the prologue, after the prologue, and it's already been like 30 hours of playtime. That's how much grinding I've done. And we're gonna change the character voices to English because I'm actually speaking in English. Yeah, I feel like I could have just avoided it and just chosen my favorite Digimon and proceeded. One of the nicest things, and I feel like I mentioned this before too, right? One of the nicest things about this game is how the discs work, right? So I can actually change these out at any time. So even if my chosen Digimon isn't necessarily powerful against an enemy. All I have to do is just slot in anything that works here. The only down factor for that is that their type actually matters, right? So a data type is still gonna do less damage against a virus type, and a virus type is gonna do less damage against vaccine. The old rock paper scissors thing happening. You really helped us out. I don't know what we would have done without you. I just hope Coronamon doesn't get into trouble again. This dummy tries too hard to be like Marukimon in meaning. Say, did you know that Marukimon used to be a wanderer long ago? But Marukimon has decided to settle down here now, luckily for us. Marukimon being so strong and reliable and all. Lots of folks here look up to Marukimon, and lots of them want to be warriors too. That was a close scrape back there, but that makes me a warrior now too, right? Okay, now all I have to do is keep getting stronger, and then I'll be just like Marukimon. I didn't play Dawn and Dusk, but I do know that these are like the key Digimon in those games. And I feel like that's the reason I actually have like Pheramon, who is Coronamon's evolution, and Lekismon, who is Lunamon's evolution. And you can kind of see it, right? You can see Lunamon in this one, and Pheramon and Coronamon over here. Now, ideally, I think what you want is to choose a favorite from a virus type, choose a favorite from, like choose 2 favorites from virus types, 2 from data types, and 2 from, vaccine types, right? But in addition to that, in addition to those like holy trinities, some Digimon actually have unknown types, right? Like attribute data, attribute. Well, I have a lot of virus type Digimon, but they're also like Digimon which doesn't have one of those 3, like Stingmon and Wormmon and Encleomon are like all 3 types, and Caramon is an unknown. I don't even have a variable, and Dorimon is no data. So there are other types that you can bring in to sort of completely negate everything. And now we can actually speak with Marukimon. Oh yeah, this is the one that I think Garamon is first. It's Sylphimon, that's the name. I completely forgot. Yeah, I think this is the first Digivolution in Garamon's one. Yeah, Sylphimon. So it might be that, yeah, this is Nefertitimon and this is actually Anjavumon. That would make more sense, since Anjamon's transformation is like Cherubimon and Seraphimon. Yeah, Seraphimon. This is probably either this or this is Cherubimon. I'm not entirely sure. This might be a combination type, a DNA Digivolution. Okay, it doesn't seem like this changes that much. Oh, by the way, you might not recognize. Well, I guess you can, right? This is very obviously an evolution based off Garurumon, and this is one based off Agumon. I mean, Greymon, War Greymon. Kind of weird camera here. A Digitamamon.
You there! Halt! I told you that you may not pass unless you provide proof of your friendship with Lady Minervamon.
Oh yeah, that's the whole thing the game is banking on.
I am that proof.
Lady Minervamon, pardon my insolence. Please, come right through. Lord Marukimon has been very preoccupied of late with the security of this town. But my liege will be happy to see you, I am sure. Right this way.
The English voices are not bad, by the way. It's just that I prefer the Japanese. Marukimon, Central Town Leader. You might also recognize
Been
this
quite a while,
evolution.
Minerva-mon. And who are those people? Are they human?
It's a long story. There's something else I need to report to you first. The Titans are in town. We ran into some in the sewers. These humans helped us fight them off for now. Were you aware of the Titans' presence?
Yes, I received a report just a short time ago. It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
We need to tell Junomon about this. And one more thing. These people are foreigners from outside the digital world.
The Junimon is in this game too.
Nevertheless, they helped me with the search for the egg of the Great Guardian, and even with the Titans too. They've been good to me. I'd like to return them safely to their original world. So I wanted to ask if the gate could be opened for them. Can we use the comms in the radio tower?
About the network, I'm afraid it isn't operational.
Did the Titans do something to it?
Most likely, yes.
The citizens have caught wind of the Titans in the sewers. They've started evacuating on their own and are demanding that something be done. The town is in panic mode.
How did the information spread so quickly?
I bet the Bearmon brothers were responsible for that. Swear I've had it with those kids.
Could you please advise on a strategy to calm the masses?
Yes, very well. Let us discuss it. The situation is worse than I imagined. Minerva-mon, do you think you can fix the radio tower?
Yes. I need to contact Junomon anyway, and we need her to get these folks back to their world. And I'll need your help too. You don't mind, do you?
The fun never ends, does it?
I could do without this kind of fun. But in any case, we need to repair the comm network in order to meet up with Junomon and get you home. So, I'm sorry about all this, but we do need your help.
I mean, where Garurumon, or rather the Gabumon line is your favorite Digimon type, so I can understand.
Junomon is in charge of the gate that connects your world and ours. I'm sure Junomon can get you home. If we can repair the radio tower's comm network and get in contact with her, that is.
Anything to get us back.
Thank you. If we can meet up with Junomon, I'm sure we can get you back to your original world. Now, let's hurry to the radio tower.
Let me see if I got all this straight. We need the gate to get back to our world, and Junomon is in charge of this gate. But we can't contact Junomon because the radio tower isn't working, so we're going there to try and fix it.
That sounds about right. Don't you think, Marukimon?
And I will do something about the chaos in town. I will go to the radio tower as well, once the panic has been quelled. Thank you, Minerva-mon and valued guests. I am in your debt.
Well, without further ado, let's head to that radio tower.
Agent, remember what happened during the Shinjuku Inferno? The thing that appeared in the sky. It certainly did look like a gate, didn't it? We might be able to get some important intel here.
Get a body pillow of what? I never owned a body pillow in my life. Why are you telling me this? Okay, looks like where Garurumon is still explaining the situation to Marukimon. Is the dialogue here changed? Yeah, it has changed slightly. Oh, Piccolomon. And this is a funny one, right? Because I remember the name of this Digimon being Piccolomon in the Japanese voiceover, but this is actually called Piximon. so adorable. I don't know about that. I don't like this design as much. This dialogue hasn't changed too much. Yeah, seems like only the dialogue near the door has changed. That's my Memon. You feel like punting Piximon. Piximon is considered to be one of the strongest Digimon, right? And I think originally Piximon was responsible for helping the kids actually train to obtain their second evolution. Yeah, it seems like the town already knows about everything. This dialogue hasn't changed much. This should be Minervamon's home. Oh, wait. No, this is the journal that Minervamon bought. Not for kids. Let me take a look at the in-between theater before we run off to the next story segment. If we can actually remember where it is. Not this way. So I had put some Digimon to training before I left. My general instinct isn't to kick little balls when I see them, so no. I think that might be yours. Yeah, and occasionally when you come to the in-between theater, Mirai would be a bit older. I said it exactly the way because I knew you would take it that way. Wait, do you actually like... I thought you loved apples, but that's not the case. Maybe was it the banana? Oh, you seem to like fruits in general, okay. Yep, kind of like the old Digimon games, you have the option to slowly train their stats. And it is very useful when you need to get a certain stat to Digivolve. And I had a lot of Digimon that needed speed. I'm surprised I didn't put someone on the speed training before I left. Yeah, but there's this one that we still haven't unlocked. I feel like this might be Titan mod, right? No, not Titan mod. We already had Go mod over here. Yeah, same one speed and defense. Maybe I should just train the Caramon for this stuff. And I feel like this might actually be Witchmon. Witchmon is not quite available in most Digimon games. Orkermon. Yeah, you can tell that I've already a lot of evolutions. Okay, you will be our speed trained. So Penmon is gonna be speed. I still have intelligence left though. Intelligence and defense. There was a defense one too, right? Somewhere. Spirit. Okay, I'm gonna train Dorumon on speed. Attack. Look at you. I know. What was it? Caramon. Okay, Caramon on defense. But yeah, you can't. You come here to train them, but the problem is that training actually takes like real world time. So you have to put them to training and wait for like 30 minutes. You also get like little items that you can use to decorate this place by placing them in specific locations. Now, what do you like? You don't like meat? Maybe a banana? No? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, feeding actually doesn't boost training. What feeding does is increases your bond with the Digimon, right? Bond dictates how many stats they carry over to either Digivolution or De-Digivolution. So you want to have like a high bond with it. Oh, okay, so then what do you mean, like decoration? Oh no, insofar as I know it doesn't, but I feel like there should be a use for it later on. We might not have found a use for it just yet. Yeah, I'm just kind of guessing as to which food they like here. Oddly enough, I don't have any Digimon that needs training in it. All the other things we have. Pescatarian. Let's make sure we stock up on items before we leave. Yeah, so if I want to buy each of these, I have to go like separately and spam the button. It'll be like a lot easier if they allow you to pick up these items at the same time. Restricted diet, probably fruit. I think I can survive. Although I feel like it's considered not too healthy. The simple truth is a restricted diet, it just isn't too healthy. At the end of the day. Like you need a mix of protein and carbs. Interesting. Do these design even looks nice? I'm not sure. I guess I should be more worried about the Titans though. This might not be a good place to be. Previously this area was locked, so we couldn't actually talk to anyone here. Now we can. They see there are Titans nearby. Really? Between all the big shots and humans, this place is a madhouse. Who are those two? But yes, things have been a bit tumultuous. I hope the powers that be have some kind of plan. The Bear Brothers. Hey, you're those guys from before. Don't go thinking you're hot stuff just cause you took out a few titans. And that Coronamon is acting all high and mighty too, just cause he got a little stronger. Well, listen up. You just got lucky this time, but before you know it, I'm gonna be the strongest of all. These stupid titans, one of these days, I'm gonna be tough enough to swat them down like flies. Ginryumon. To think that titans would appear so close to town, what is Lord Mikh'a doing? I heard of titan activity elsewhere too. Does this mean we need to see to our own defense? The town is so alive with Digimon, right? Oh. A Phantommon, a Gizzardmon, and a Pumpkinmon. Okay, and the Phantommon is actually thanking us.
Over there. You got it.
It's a portal. Oh, enter that later. Those are usually challenge dungeons, and they are a bit tough, so I'll check it out later. Time for a breather. Are we going back to the main square? Yep, back where we came from. The Titans are here? I don't want to hear a word about the Titans. Go bother someone else.
Great.
So yeah, here's the dark equivalent to Enjamon here. If you didn't know. Lady Devimon, who I think is also quite popular with the fandom. Be a man. Oh, Pegasusmon is actually guarding this route. Oh, I've been given word about you. I'll take you to the section that leads to the central tower. They're basically saying if you need to travel to another area to hop onto a nearby Digimon who will help you get there. Oh, I can talk with you all. Again, I need you to move towards friendship. Okay, you are moving in the right direction. Pheromone? Just don't forget about yourself. And let's swap out the party. I'm still getting like knowledge here. I think I might need to move Monochromon's one by actually selecting a knowledge check first. And you're going to heart, which is actually what I do want. But Lekismon is to intelligence or knowledge.
Wow. Great.
It's a Pheromone, rank-wise. Well, I guess it makes sense, right? You already had a crush on them since you were younger.
Here we go.
Oh, it's an enemy. I thought it was a friendly Digimon. Never mind. It's a Kentormon. friendly fire. I have no idea what Kentormon is weak against.
You're ready. Volcanic strike!
You're a data type too. I need a virus type here. Never mind. Minervamon just killed him. There's a toy Agumon here too. I guess that's an enemy too? Yeah, it is. You are a vaccine type, so once again I need a virus type here. No, I need a data type, not a virus type.
Wow. Great.
Probably ought to spend some time just getting those new Digimon, right? I kind of want to get Kentormon and Toyagumon just to see what kind of evolutions they have. I feel like we can come back to this area though, so I'll grind it off stream.
Do it.
There's a Chumon here too.
There. That one. Ready to launch.
Here it comes! The rush!
I'm sorry. Everyone.
Alright, give me a sec. I feel like I heard something weird. Okay, finally Hawkmon's in the hard category. And you are still obsessing over knowledge. I'm gonna move it just once. Maybe it was obsessing over the knowledge because it was about to learn a personality skill. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Lucky'smon is moving in the right direction at least.
Wow.
And once again, swap out the Digimon. I'm not sure, to be honest. So I'm sort of realizing that it's been slightly off. You're great the way you are. The audio is slightly off, so let me fix that real quick. There we go. Should be fine now. Yeah, and occasionally the Digimon will actually talk to them yourself. Some will message you about it. if I get like a friend option for Gizzardmon once again, I will just select it and then try getting another option, because I feel like we're stuck on, sometimes the Digimon gets stuck on a certain personality question and it doesn't change till you answer in the affirmative. Vimon? Like Vimon has been stuck in this for a while. Wait, no, you were stuck in Heart for a very long time. I was hoping that you would move to friendship, because your Digivolution requires friendship.
There! Great!
It's saying there's a treasure chest nearby. I'm not seeing it.
That one! Ready to go!
I feel like you might actually be weak against lightning. Although you are a vaccine type, and no, you are a data type with Agumon being vaccine, so
Here goes! Stun beat blow!
oh, you're strong against it. Is it light that you're weak against?
I'm counting on you!
Yeah!
No? Okay, what have I tried against you? I tried lightning. You're weak against pierce attacks. Though I don't have a pierce ability right now. That missed. Weak against Earth. Understood. Entomon is actually pretty strong.
Awesome.
Great!
Oh, a new training set. Can I actually check what that is? Boost SP. Okay, yeah. The SP and the HP training are the ones that we almost never need. Most of the time you get those just from leveling up. Now I need to put Weemon into training to just change his personality so that I can de-digivolve him. Because I feel like he's very much stuck now.
There! That one! Ready to launch!
Finally got a Toyagumon. Okay. Whenever you get a new Digimon, the first thing I want to check is what do you Digivolve into? And you already have an option. Oh, interesting. This must be Deputymon. Raremon. Is this Shoutmon? I feel like this might be Shoutmon. I'm not sure what this is though. Okay, curiosity is getting the better of me, so I'm gonna save here. Digivolve it and then check what it digivolves into. Although ideally you don't want to digivolve it at level 1. Because you're not going to be carrying any stats forward, right? Oh, it's a Blimpmon. No wonder I didn't recognize it. Not what I was expecting for a toy Agumon to become. No, it's very fixed as to which type you can become. You basically choosing which one you want to set up, right? I'll explain in a bit, and reload back into that save. So the way Digivolution works is that if you look over at Toy Agumon, he has a bunch of options, right? But each of them have like a bit of a condition to them. So for him to become Blimpmon, you need to be rank 3 or higher, and he has to like have a max XP of 1000 or more. So we meet those conditions, which is why he can digivolve into that. I want him to become Deputymon, I need to get his spirit to 560. Likewise, if I want to get him to Shoutmon, which I think this is Shoutmon, I need to increase his defense to 430 and get his spirit to 300. So you can't pick and choose what type of Digivolution you want as long as you're building him correctly. So if I want to go, for example, to this route of Shoutmon, what I have to do is look at his personality type, right? Right now, his personality is 14. It's friendly. And if you look at this list, it says that a friendly personality type gets a boost in defense and attack growths. So if I want to go for Shoutmon, I will need to find a personality type that increases both defense and spirit. In this case, it's right above 14, number 13, which increases both defense and spirit. So I'll have to change his personality to opportunistic to get those stats. I'll probably swap Puckmon with Toy Agumon here, just so that he can get levels and we can slowly convert him over to the ideal Digimon Digivolution type. Also remove all of Huckmon's attachments. Elastic Blaze. You are higher on the attack side, but the intelligence is also kind of close. I feel like you would be best as a support Digimon for now. Among the 4 personality types, I've noticed that each of the personality types are like a certain function a bit better in certain roles, right? What's the question? If it's the RNG one, that's the one that we talked about. The friends type seems to go for defense or debuffs. If you meet requirements for both evolutions, again, it'll not RNG. It will not so far, right? I've done quite a few Digivolutions. It's always changes to the one that you picked. So far. I'm gonna make you a support Digimon. And a bit of HP and spirit. You'll be in the back row for a bit until you get a few levels, but we'll bring you out soon.
One. Ready to go. Wow,
That's a new one. A Waspmon?
Ready to launch.
Or a Beamon? It's a fun Beamon.
Heck yeah!
You know, I haven't actually... Among the starter Digimon, I don't think I've found the insect type. Like, I haven't found a Tanemon, and I haven't found a Palmon, like a plant type.
Great.
Like, I've gotten Agumon, I've gotten Gabumon, I've gotten Patamon, I've even gotten Biomon, but not Palmon and Tanemon.
There. Ready to go.
Even Vmon's there.
Heck yeah!
Much appreciated. Everyone.
Yeah, this is one of those rare questions where you can choose any type you want to go into. So in my case, I want you to actually slowly go towards Philanthropy, because I want to move Gizzardmon to Enlighten for the right stats. Oh, that's actually perfect. He's changed right now. Okay, now I'm gonna look for a Digimon that I need to change into. This is basically what I do, right? I'll put them in the right personality type, and then I'll put them in the box to level up so that they can actually Digivolve into the other one. Though I feel like all the current ones I have actually more or less gotten the Digivolutions, right? Most of them, other than the ones that you need Agent Rank 5 for, have been unlocked. This one, just this one, right? Penmon, but I think even Biomon can evolve into that, but Biomon is almost level capped. And Biomon will actually level cap, like reach this like really soon. And she's in the right personality type too. Spirit. Do I want to try and get Kudamon to this? Because this does seem to be an insect type, right? That we are lacking. But there's like only 3 levels now. I might need to de-Digivolve you back. Yeah, as I said, I spent a lot of time in just this menu, which is one of the reasons why I don't stream Digimon as much, because I feel like it's gonna be quite boring for you to just see me menu this over and over again. So I'm very surprised that Tapirmon does not have a Mammothmon evolution, because I always assumed that Mammothmon was his evolution. So do I have a Bakemon with me? I do. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of these evolutions I've already gotten. If that's the case, what I'm gonna do is let me find Wizardmon. I do like Wizardmon as a character. I'm gonna place Wizardmon in my party instead of Gizzardmon. I'm gonna check his evolution and work toward that, even though we need like rank 5 for this. A lot of this is intelligence, and he's already in like a perfect personality type for this. Maybe I'll change him to Enlightened, which will allow me to get a spirit too. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna swap out Gizzardmon with Wizardmon. Wait, that's Sorcerermon, not Wizardmon. This is also one of my favorite Digimons, by the way, Cubimon. I think I was introduced to Cubimon during Digimon World 3, and she has become definitely one of my favorites ever since then. Okay, where did Gizzardmon disappear to? I need to remove the equipment on him. MCDFG? No, it should be around here somewhere. Right, there we go. And set up Wizardmon. He has Thundercloud, which I feel like we might need. I'm also gonna give you like dark and light spells because we don't have that too many of those types in our party. And maybe some actual defense down and types, right? Mental break. And guard break, yeah. And boost your defense because you have very low defense. But wow, 800 intelligence already. I guess it makes sense since Wizardmon is a champion. You're also a lot bigger than I was expecting. I feel like you were
I'm sorry, everyone.
the same size as the kids in the anime, but you are actually huge. I'm never gonna get a friendly. I might just put Widramon in training just to change his personality. Okay, Lekismon is in the perfect personality type to now. But I'm gonna keep her in the party because I do like her as a party member. And I'm gonna swap out these two and do their personality questions. What did I need Toy Agumon for again? Yeah. Defense and spirit, let me note this down because again, lots to remember. Toy Agumon. So for that, I need you to be crafty. Crafty? No, I need you to be opportunistic. So we're gonna move you towards wisdom. Oh, I can't interact with you just yet, huh? Never mind. Yeah, I'll just use this. Oh no, same here. Hopefully we'll get like a brave option for Monochromon soon. Pheromon is in the right Digivolution type, right? I feel like he changed into the one that I need him to. No, I need you to be in daring, not brave. Incidentally, I can actually ride Pheromon. So that we can go like a lot quicker. So let me respond to all those messages and put those Digimon back to the grind. To the training grind. So luckily you don't need to go back if you just want them to continue the training. You can just tell
You got it.
Mira to do it. Oh, we have a Shoutmon over here.
Do it.
So I don't need the Toy Agumon to evolve into Shoutmon.
No!
Heck yeah!
Do it.
He does when you win. Sometimes.
There. there!
What? Are you a data type? Yeah, you are a data type. No wonder Agumon is not too good with you. I don't. Oh, I realize I don't have a virus type Digimon in here.
Please.
Here I go! Nice bomb!
I'm counting on you.
Strike roll!
I'm counting on you.
Yeah, even this battle theme is amazing.
You got it.
Yeah, I'm just really curious as to what these guys will be evolving to. I'll make a save here in case we cannot come back because I want to get these Digimon too.
Heck yeah!
Especially the insect types, since we're lacking a lot of the insect ones.
Great.
Yeah, why did I want Wizardmon to be? Oh, I didn't even note it down. So very appropriate for Wizardmon to actually be asking us that question, because I think the theme of friendship is quite a big thing in Wizardmon's storyline, and definitely a dark ensemble horse among the Digimon. What did I want to Digimon you into? I don't think I had it. Yeah, I think I wanted you to go for like intelligence and spirit both, which is not astute, but well, strategic. Okay, that was a good choice actually. Also, to answer your question, yes, I did notice that in my like very first run of the game. Now, I didn't know it was Junko at that time because they hadn't shown Junko's face, right? But I did notice that one of the people there had a different mask. It was only until later when we see Junko with the mask that I realized, hey, Junko was there. And it kind of makes sense, right? That's like a procession of people congratulating Hinako for getting married, and it kind of makes sense that her sister would be in that line.
Wow.
So this is the radio tower we could see from town, huh?
An interesting
What's with
effect.
that cloud? It wasn't there before. Do you suppose it's more of the Titan's handiwork?
I'd bet on it. Let's hurry!
Agent, I'd say this is a good time to gather more intel. Many of the anomalies we've reported up to now resemble unexplained disappearances. In Japan, it's called getting spirited away. The man who adopted you, for example, Dr. Yuki, suddenly vanished from this world without a trace. The existence of the digital world may provide a few answers regarding such phenomena. Continue to closely observe that world. The odds of finding some of those missing persons are not negligible.
But it's a giant Mamimon. There's a Hagurumon on top there. And this is the waiter train station. Yeah, I get the feeling after this sequence, this place will be turned back into a part of the town. So if I want to do any grinding, I have to do it here. This one's broken. Oh, this is Hagurumon. I was wondering. I always thought this was a Clockmon. Okay, you were knocked off the tower by a Titan. I really hope my friends are okay up there. You folks should run while you have the chance. Something really dangerous is going on in the tower. Like, even his eyes are like little bumpers. Cogs. We're here to investigate the tower. Oh really? You must work for Lord Marukimon then. If so, do be careful. Something really dangerous is going on in the tower. This is one of the things I also don't like about the Digimon game, right? A lot of these options are like very useless. It's the case in a lot of other RPGs too. Like it's all like freedom of choice, like the illusion of choice, right? But I felt like in those games you could be sort of giving your character a bit of personality with this, but this time there's always that one option that will actually continue the story. What kind of work do you do? Your job is to serve as gears for trains to travel. You can't reach the top without us. If you're heading for the top, look for my friends and get their help. Now we might actually have a bit of a dungeon right on our hands. Yeah, a proper dungeon this time. There's a metal Bossmon floating over there. I'm not entirely sure I can aim at it either. It seems odd style, but maybe it isn't. Okay, it looks like the basic idea is that we're carrying all the Hagurumon to the right spot so that we can continue forward. And the Hagurumon are actually activating the tower. That's pretty neat though. Having the Digimon be the actual puzzle solution, I mean, kinda cool.
There!
You should be weak against darkness. And Pierce.
Here goes! Stun beat blow! Heck yeah!
Oh, I walked into that one. Is that a Hagurumon? Solarmon.
Here goes! Stun beat blow!
Launching cross arc!
Oh my.
There!
So probably another Digimon that we can probably get.
There!
I can get Guardramon from Solarmon or Aguramon.
Heck yeah!
But you know what? Okay, yeah. I kind of want to grind out the Digimons here. So I'm going to stop for today's stream because it's going to take a while and probably do everything off stream. Grind out the Digimon here and then continue the story again. So what I'm going to do here is check their personalities, try and move it to the spot that I want to move it. And then call it for the night. I mean, it's almost midnight too, so. Wait a minute, your personality changed to strategic. That's not what I want. I want you to remain in this. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna call it here because we made a save right before, not too far from here. And I want to get the Toy Agumon evolutions as well. So yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Plague Incorporated. Okay, you're playing that too. Alright, yeah, well, that's gonna be it for me today. I'll probably meet you tomorrow. Let me know how you guys want to do it, because I don't think Jack is available for the next 2 days, so yeah. Good night then, and take care. Here's Mikh'a, signing off.